Welcome back to week two of Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Last week we talked about drifting, and this week we uncover one of the biggest reasons people drift in the first place, fear. Now, most people think fear arrives obvious, but according to Napoleon Hill, fear is much more deceptive than that. It disguises itself as caution and logic, and it disguises itself as waiting for the perfect time. And before we know it, fear has quietly become the architect of our decisions. Fear doesn't always stop people from moving. Sometimes it simply causes them to move in circles, like they're busy but not progressing, or they're planning but not executing. And one of the most powerful ideas in this section is that fear feeds uncertainty, and uncertainty feeds hesitation. And the longer we hesitate, the stronger fear becomes. The longer we wait, the larger the obstacle appears, and eventually the thing we're afraid of becomes much bigger in our minds than it is in reality. Now, let me ask you something. How many businesses were never started? How many dreams remain locked away because fear convinced someone they needed more certainty before taking action? What's interesting is that the people we admire have learned something the rest of the world often forgets. Action creates confidence. Think about it. Successful people act, and confidence catches up later. And every step forward weakens fear's grip. Here's the lesson I learned. Fear has stolen more dreams than failure ever will. Because failure teaches, failure grows us, failure gives us feedback. But fear often convinces people never to begin. And you can't win a race you never enter. Now, if that feels a little uncomfortable, good. That means we're probably touching something important, because growth begins where comfort ends. So the question I've been asking myself this week is this: what would my life look like if fear lost its voting rights in my decisions? That's a powerful question, and it might just be worth asking yourself too, because fear will always stand at the doorway of opportunity. The difference is that some people see fear and turn around, others see fear and walk through the doorway anyway. And on the other side of that doorway is often the very life they've been praying for. Now, my question to you is this: what is one thing you've wanted to do, but fear has been asking you to postpone? Drop it in the comments below, because sometimes the first step to overcoming fear is simply naming it. Until next time, keep growing, keep stretching, keep challenging yourself, and remember, CEO life, all gas, no brakes.